Alright, what's up everybody? My name is DeltaWolf556 and I'm back with episode 65 of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. Last time I helped out Raul realize he can still be useful even in his old age. I also checked in on Ranger Station Charlie for Ranger Andy and Novak. Now in today's video, I'm starting off by recruiting Veronica. That's why we're back here at the 188 trading post. Then we'll be heading back to Camp McCarran to get the last quest there that I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. And before we speak to her, we're going to have to dismiss Raul.
Charging a casino full of heavily armed gangsters was a great idea, boss. Definitely not the kind of thing that could have gotten us both killed.
I mean, I actually did that before I recruited you, but I think I need to head on without you.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss.
It is. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38. You're going to be the first companion that's actually getting dismissed there.
Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
Obviously, we lose his perk. Now we talk to Veronica. I think we should travel together.
Let's go make trouble.
Alright, so the Camp McCarran terminal building
There's
is...
a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
The Camp McCarran terminal building is one of the triggers for Veronica's companion quest. Hello again, Dr. Hildern.
We still need a contractor on our Vault 22 project. Interested?
Yep, tell me about it.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yeah, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
What do you need me to do?
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Yep.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Alrighty. And now, if you didn't figure it out, we are obviously going to Vault 22. Move, Veronica.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yep, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope, he didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you. Which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Right, good luck.
Anyway, like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted and trapped in every doorway imaginable, we're unfortunately heading to Vault 22 today. Now, typically, whenever I go to Vault 22, I like to save all the quests, so I only have to make one trip. But I am going to have to make one more trip because of another quest and how I want to do that quest for a video. As we approach Vault 22, we can see on the Welcome to Vault 22 sign, people spray painted, "Stay out, the plants kill." And yep, here we are, officially at Vault 22. Obviously, like he said, it is overgrown with a lot of plants. I should have brought a flamethrower, but that's okay. Now, the elevator is broken, but luckily I have a repair of 100, so I can rig it to be fixed. We're going to start by going to the 4th level common areas. We're going to head inside the Overseer's office. Now, I thought that there was a spore carrier, like a tough spore carrier in here that like used to be the Overseer, but I guess not. But yeah, anyway, on the left, we got this terminal here. The Overseer's terminal is broken. It doesn't work at all. Doesn't let you activate it or anything. But this terminal here is what we need. And on it, we unlock the crew quarters and the data backup. The cavern access, we can't access that, or we can't unlock it through here. We have to like manually override it at the door, like it says there. Now we just jump off this railing here. We should run into some spore carriers. Yeah, there's some here. I don't know what that was, but there's that. In here in this back corner, we'll find a flamer, so we can go ahead and take that as just flamer fuel, because that will be useful to us. The flamer makes very quick work of these guys. That was another one over there. Get it, Veronica. Good job. Go ahead inside the clinic. Just cause. Not much in the clinic, just a couple of stim packs and some rat away. But then around this corner here, we can head into the quarters. And I believe it's the first door on the left is the one with the key card. But then, yeah, there's also some spore carriers in here. There's the key card that we need, right there. We can just flamethrower everybody. Perfect. I think we got them all. Now, I just realized that I have 8,784 flamer fuel. We're definitely going to use the flamer the entire time we're down here. So a little bit of a fun fact that you may or may not have already known is this Nuka-Cola fridge right here is one of, if not the only Nuka-Cola fridge in the entire game of New Vegas. And it's right here in Vault 22 in this little bar. So now we'll take the stairs up to the 3rd level food production. Pretty much straight ahead from the elevator, we'll find this door here, which will lead into the cave. We can access the cave door access terminal. Then we disengage the lock. Now we can open this door and head inside the caves. I believe there's some there's some mantises in here. They also don't stand a chance against my flamethrower. We just gotta head down here. Vault 22 pest control. Once we're down on the pest control floor, we can grab this skill book there. I don't need it because my skills are already at 100. Head through here. Head down these stairs here. Kill this spore carrier savage. And then we head through this door here. Force lock 100%. Might as well. Through here, there's a couple of mantises. They don't really stand a chance against my flamethrower. And right here we'll find the AER-14 prototype, which is the unique laser rifle in this game. And there's some energy cells next to it for some reason, so that's probably why this guy died, because he was trying to load the wrong ammunition into the laser rifle, but that's why he's dead. Now, Veronica and Rex are on the hunt for more spore carriers. There's some spore plants in here, but those are too easy to just, you know, burn. Better on this corner. Got a hard lock door here, but that's also easy to pick. There we go. Here we got the access to the cave. And this is where we're gonna go and find Keely. She's gonna be out in the big open section right here. There are quite a few plant stuff, but like I said, we got a frickin' flamer. You can commit all the plant genocide war crimes with this thing. Got a very fast reload too. For some reason my audio is cutting out. That's probably going to be cut out in the final recording too. But anyway, over here we'll find Keeley.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yep, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the 2nd level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Alright, then she'll go to the 2nd level, and that is where we're going to meet her. Now, I think this Mantis Utheka right here is where we'll find the Mantis eggs. It's empty, obviously. But this is where we'll find the eggs for a quest that I was talking about later. Obviously, I've already cleared everything out, so it's not like it's going to be much of a problem here.
I've had worse.
There we go. Once we kill all of them, in here is where we will find the data that we can download. This is like their little server room. We could download it. Might as well, because, you know, why not? Now that we have that downloaded, we'll head back to the elevator.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Yep, see you upstairs. Before we meet up with Keeley on the 2nd level oxygen recycling, we're going to head back to the 3rd level food production. Then we're going to go back into the caves, but then this time, instead of making a left, we're going to make a right, bringing us to this door that'll take us into the 2nd level oxygen recycling. Then around the corner, through this door right here, get inside here. Normally there's like, oh, I thought that there was like a mantis or something in here, but we'll find this locker, and we'll find the 6 HEPA 20 cartridge filters that we are going to be needing in the future. This is the only other way to get onto the 2nd level from here. That's Keeley's lab right there, or her base of operations or whatever. We can't get over there from here, so we're going to have to head back through there, go to the elevator, and take it back up to the 2nd level. Alright, then heading into the lab. This is where Keeley's base of operation is, wherever she's at. Oh, there she is. There's Keeley. But if we head over here, we can see the storage. Oh, now there's a mantis in there. But those are that was the locker right there that I got the HEPA cartridge filters from. And then yeah, like I said, you can't get in there at all. But anyway, I'm here, Keeley.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Yep, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Sounds dangerous, but I will do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
And what we're going to do is we're going to have both Rex and Veronica
Should have brought some.
wait right here because we don't want anything to happen to them. So back on the 5th level pest control, we will find the vent she's pumping gas through over here. Here they are. You can tell because of the wibbly gasness. So what we are going to need to do is a big brain move, all right? So I have 8 C4. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss one of these bad boys right there. Then we equip our handy dandy detonator. Then we are going to run all the way back to the elevators so we are safe from the blast. And now, you saw that fire coming straight for us. We head back up. And now we will go and let Keeley know that the spores have been purged.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
And what's funny is because I downloaded them, she actually has a line of dialogue for that. Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Actually, I copied the files, Hilder. I did download some files earlier while exploring the vault.
Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Alright, you can do it.
Glad you're thinking clearly. I was afraid to blink there for a second. There, all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Now, if you refuse to let her delete the data off of your Pip-Boy or whatever, she locks the door, and then you can't leave until you either delete it or unless you pickpocket the keycard off of her or kill her. But anyway, we will now have you guys follow me again.
Aw.
I like Veronica's lines whenever you have her follow you and stuff. But yeah, anyway, we're going to head back to Camp McCarran now, because that's all we need to do here for now. For now. Because like I said, there is another quest that I unfortunately have to come back here for. Oh, there's a whole bunch of mantises out here. Quick. Switch to the flamer. Die! Die, plants! I think they're a little too wet. I think these plants are a little bit too wet for me to even be able to ignite them at all. That's why they're not catching on fire. Definitely, absolutely. Hello there, Dr. Williams.
Hey. Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Goodbye.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
Don't mention it. And there we go. There stands the grass is now completed. I'd say this is a pretty successful episode, but we are now officially 100% done with every single quest that we could do here at Camp McCarran. Now, I shouldn't have to come back here for anything else. It's not like I really have a reason to, especially because they don't even have a merchant anymore, unless you count these traveling merchants who occasionally show up. Typically, they don't come in here that often, but I guess the NPC's travel mod makes them come in here a little more often, because normally they just go out front. I guess it makes sense for them to come in here, you know, so they can actually trade. But yeah, because we turned in Sergeant Contreras, so they don't have a merchant here, which, now that I think about it, it's interesting. When you turn him in, they don't replace him and get a new supply sergeant. So the NCR's biggest camp, Camp McCarran, doesn't have a supply sergeant anymore, which is interesting. I mean, yeah, that's just interesting. But yeah, we got a unique laser rifle, the AER-14 prototype, which is one of 2 laser weapons in the entire game of New Vegas that does not shoot red lasers. It shoots green lasers. The other one being the Spurtlewood 9700, which is the unique Gatling laser that you can buy from the Van Graffs. Obviously, the Van Graffs don't really like me anymore, so I can't buy that unique Gatling laser anymore from them, which is a really good weapon. That Gatling laser is really good, but unfortunately we can no longer do business with the Van Graffs. But yeah, next episode, if you're wondering what we're going to be doing, well, we have Veronica with us, and Veronica, I seem to remember her wanting us to go check out Hidden Valley at some point, so maybe we'll go pay a visit to Hidden Valley and see if there's anybody around there. See what's going on there, if there's anybody residing there or anything like that. So, yeah, hopefully you are looking forward to that. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. If you happen to be new to the channel, I would also appreciate you subscribing. If you're wondering about any and every one of the mods I'm using in my game, I keep a fully updated mod list in the description. It's in the form of a Google document because, you know, it's a lot easier to update a Google Doc than it is to update a description on a video. Plus, I'd have to update the description on every single video instead of just a link to a document, which is much easier to change. So the link to that is going to be down below as well. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys later. DeltaWolf, out.